forget the ladies, I'm a boss bitch, and it's the boss bitch anthem. Bossy ass bitch, make you pussy whip, long nails and weaves, looking all foreign.
Bed. So the incense is flowing so beautifully. Anyways, hey y'all, it's your girl Kay, and I'm back with the part 2 of the getting to know me questions and answers. I know y'all been hitting me up like, okay, when are we gonna do some more getting to know you? All right, third time is the charm, like every time. Anyways, hey y'all, I'm here doing part 2 of the question and answers of the Get to Know Me series. All right, I am from Orlando, Florida. Okay, I am from a little neighborhood known as Tangelo Park. All right, it's one of the black, I won't even call it an entirely or predominantly black neighborhood no more, because we have a lot of different people moving in. So yeah, I'm from Orlando, West Orlando, if you want to be specific. So like, you know, again, I'm from Tangelo. That's like the southwest area. However, growing up, I was between Tangelo and Pine Hills. That was my running and my stepping. So Silver Star, you know, Colonial, you know, how YC, fucking motherfucking Powers, Balboa, all that shit is where I was in and out growing up. All right, and then that's all I rep. Fuck that, I rep Orlando. I rep the O. I'm from the O.
City girl, not from the 305.
You want to be specific? I'm from Tangelo, okay? But I am from the O, okay? So my face gator in about every city, you know, every little neighborhood. I know people in and out that shit, so don't get that shit twisted. So I live in El Paso, Texas, right? It's a little spectacle. Really, like, I call this shit Mexico. I live on the border of Juarez and like Chihuahua, Mexico and shit. So I'm right there on that border between there and New Mexico and shit. So I'm literally crammed right in the last major city to leave out of Texas. All right, so I moved to El Paso because, like I said in my other video, I moved out here for a better opportunity for me as far as raising my children. Like, you know, I was homeless once upon a time in my life, and like, I knew I didn't want that for my kids. So I went somewhere that I'm able to afford, and the cost of living is very affordable out here, you know. So I am here, and I've been out here for the last year, okay? So I moved out here June 2020, literally in the middle of the pandemic. I moved out here, and go ahead. Go ahead, unlock the door. Oh, and it's a screen door. Other way, mama. Push it all the way in and turn it. There you go. The other way. Keep turning it. Keep turning it. There you go. There you go. Go ahead, Bella. Go. Go ahead, Bella, girl. Go ahead, Bella. Go ahead, Bella. Come on, Bella. Come on. Come on, Bella.
This place
Yay. Take the key out the door.
Huh?
Take the key outside. Oh yeah, they gonna show. It's been cool. I ain't gonna lie, it's been cool. Like, it's not what I'm used to for sure. Definitely not really culture oriented. They're culture oriented to their culture. Like I said, I call this shit Mexico. When people ask me where I live, I be like, I live in Mexico, because that's literally what's out here. I like it though. Mexican's cool. you know, they stick together, they about their issue, they get up early, they move early, you know, they party. Like, I fuck with Mexicans for real. Like, it's cool. It's a different way of living out here. Like, out here, you don't really need much, you know, to survive. And like I love the culture that is out here because it like inspires unity. It inspires like togetherness. It inspires like being there for your people. Okay, so I love that about being out here. I don't like the racism that's out here though, because racism does exist everywhere in the world. You know, it is a military town out here, so a lot of people often think we're military, and they look at me crazy when I say I moved out here or whatever from Florida. So, you know, it's very much slower than the city. They're actually developing everywhere over here. Like, when from a year ago when I moved out here to now, this city has grown a lot. And like, I've met people, and most of my friends that I met when I first moved out here, they don't even live out here anymore because they're either military or they went back home to just something that they know is more fast paced. It's like better for them, you know. It's very slow out here. You have to really like build your shit, and that's why I'm out here. I'm building my empire, you know, and I'm learning so much more about myself being out here. So it's like, why not continue to stay out here? Because I got into that stage of wanting to go back home and wanting to go back east and like figuring shit out. But I was like, no, like, just because it's slow doesn't mean the shit can't happen. And so I've been seeing it, especially with my music, performing out here. Yeah, it's like something different for them to get used to. But they fuck with me, okay? Like, they fuck with me. You could just, in my videos, you can hear them in the crowd. Like, people send me videos that they recorded of me all the time, and it's like amazing because it's like, damn, the people genuinely love me, okay? So that is why I'm out here. I'm building, I'm creating something, I'm going after something. I'm putting myself to the test to see how far I'm willing to go. So okay, so my influences are very, very not within the ordinary, okay? So like who motivates me, who influences me on a daily is my kids, okay? My kids push me, okay? Like, they don't even understand and know that they push me, but they do. Like, my kids just do something to me. Like, it's kind of scary in a sense, because like my kids, like, I have a very strong mother instinct when it comes to my kids. Like, I am connected to my kids. My kids are for me, okay? So I'm so thankful for my kids. My kids push me and make me the person I am today. Like, without my kids, I don't know what I'd be, because I wouldn't have taken a route that I've taken if that was to speak. Like, if it wasn't for my kids, I don't know if I'd be even alive right now, to be honest. Because probably if it wasn't drugs or like just my mental, like, I was an angry kid and I was in the streets. So my kids, the moment I found out I had them, changed my life. So my kids motivate me, my kids influence. But as far as other people, and when it comes to music and stuff, I am a Gucci Mane fan and I am a Trina fan. I love both of them. Both of them inspired me and influenced me to be the rapper that I am today. You know, I do have other people that I fuck with in the music industry. Juice WRLD, for one. R.I.P. to him. I always say that in everything that I do. R.I.P. to him, because his music inspired me. His music helped me get through some days when I was battling addictions and when I was battling, you know, life itself. All I would listen to is Juice WRLD, 1111. I caught that as I'm talking. Yeah, Juice WRLD is definitely in my top as far as inspiration and influence when it comes to music. Now I have greats that I admire and I always admire, right? So, you know, you have Missy Misdemeanor, and then you have like Queen Latifah, and then you have, I was the fan of all the Southern girl rappers. So Trina's number 1, Kaya's number 2, Jackie L's number 3. Okay, you know, I love Charlie Baltimore. She was not from Florida, but you know, I love Charlie Baltimore. I have like her whole persona is definitely an alter ego for me on certain songs. Like you could hear it in certain songs, like, you know, like Pull Up with T Boogie.
That's all you want. Pull up. That's all you need. Pull up. That's how you feel. Pull up. She keep it real. So pull up. That's all you want. Pull up. That's all you need. Pull up. That's how you feel. Pull up. She keep it real. So pull up.
You call me baby, say you ready to see me. I'm feeling the same way. I know that you need me. Running on my mind, crazy. Shit ain't been too easy. Always out on the road. Take a flight and come see me. Let's spend some time.
You can hear like She Motivated Me on there. I have a song with another artist that we have releasing soon. That her energy influenced me on that. So Charlie Baltimore is one of my favorite rappers as well. Mia X from No Limit. Like, I just talking about him just got me so hyped. You just got me so energized and ready to just work, because I'm just thinking about them, okay? It just influences me for real. Like, they are who drives me, all right? Let's see. I mean, we could keep going. We could go all day with this shit. We could go all day with this shit. It all depends for me, because I like all genre of music too. All genre of music. I love all genre of music. So, you know, I love Rihanna. Like, listen, we could go in. We could go to the oldies. We could go to country singers, you know, Taylor Swift. Listen, don't even play with me. Like, I'm very influenced when it comes to music, because music influences me. Music is therapy. Music helps me, okay? So, we could go all day about that. But my top, Gucci, Trina, you already know. You know, Charlie Baltimore is there, Mia X is there, and myself, K Coolin. K Coolin is one of my favorite rappers. So, yeah. I know that was a lot, but don't get me started. Ready to get started. Bitch, I got no sense. Alright, so if it wasn't for rap and being a mom, what would I be doing? I would, like right now in my right mind, I would have a business. You know, I would establish a business. I don't know, because I knew I wanted to do, growing up, I always wanted to be a doctor. And I started pursuing that, you know, as I got out of high school. I actually went to a high school for medical. But, yeah, trouble always chose me, and I always ran with it. So that was short-lived. That shit lived for like 2 years. I got kicked out of school. But besides that, besides being a troublemaker, I would have pursued being a doctor, a neonatal physician to be exact, okay? So I would have wanted to work with babies and kids that, you know, are needing intensive care and that, you know, are fighting for their lives. I've always been the type of person that always wanted to help and heal people, because I'm a Virgo, you know, so it's in my nature. A Virgo sun and my rising is Virgo. So I naturally just want to help people, and I attract to helping people. So I would possibly have a business to help people. And I do now. I have a business, you know, where I help and heal people with my products. So I have like incense, I do tarot readings, I sell like holistic products, you know. I'm all for self, okay? I'm all for knowing self and understanding yourself and just being as real with yourself as possible and knowing all your needs and all your wants, right? So I'm very into that, and then like I'm for that forever. Like I push women and like just understanding themselves and knowing themselves and like just loving themselves and not just being selfish, but yeah, it's a lot, and we will talk about that a lot in this video too, but we're not. So yeah, next question. Okay, so the story time behind how I started music or how I got into music, right? So we could take it all the way back. We're gonna take it back. So this might end up being another part. Okay. Anyways, as far as I can remember, since like the age of 3, I've been involved with music, right? My dad was a very known DJ from his early childhood growing up, okay? Everyone knew him because first off, he was as black as this shirt, okay? And then 2, when he smiled, he lit up the street, okay? And then 3, he knew how to mix and spin music, all right? He was the king of that shit, okay? So he still is now. He still know how to mix that shit. He calls himself the chocolate child. So, you know, hey, black diamond, all that. Yeah, so that alone to tell you. So yeah, he was into it. My mom met him at a party, to be honest. And so, yeah, she was just like, he knew how to keep the vibe going and how to keep that shit going. You get what I'm saying? So she was already attracted to him besides his dark melanated skin. Okay, so yeah, that's how as invested music is into me. It's literally in my blood, right? So anyways, fast forward, I was 3 when I first got into music and started showing and expressing interest into music. My dad started putting me into like music lessons and teaching me about music. So yes, it started with piano lessons. I took that up until like 2nd grade, piano lessons, and I just was like, I was a very like spoiled kid, so if I didn't want to do something, I didn't do it. So like, yeah, I was just like bored with it after a while. Didn't do it, and I wanted to do violin, and I did violin for like a year, and then I stopped, and I did the flute. Like, I went through so many different instruments and playing, and it's just like, none of it is exciting to me. Right? But I would let you go. I would let you all know, though, I was a beast at memorizing lyrics and songs and shit, right? So Ashanti's album, right? Foolish, like the Blue album, you know what I'm talking about. That album was my all-time favorite album, right? And so at night, I would just sit and play my boombox with the CD, because you know, back then we had them little cute-ass little boomboxes. So I had one, of course. We had one in every room. I was listening to that shit and rapping that shit word for word. But as she was singing it, I was rapping it, because I don't sing, you know? You hear me clearing my throat all day. I'm a smoker. Like, that shit don't work. Anyways, yeah. My brother used to walk, he used to be like, damn, sis, you flowing that shit like you wrote that shit. I was like, well, the lyrics back here, you learn the lyrics, you learn the song. And yeah. And one thing too, I'll let you in on another secret. I've always been great at writing. Like, that was a secret, like, hidden talent that I really didn't know I had. Like, that was something that I used as an outlet as well. So that was pretty cool. Like, I still do, and I put a lot into it, my music and stuff. Or you know, I relate to like past events and stuff in my music. Or yeah, I just write just generally. Like, I started writing short stories and journal. Like, I have journals, as you can see, I have 2 right here. Like, I love writing. Everything comes out in writing for me. So hey, it's something that I didn't know about me that I found out, and I'm telling you guys. So yeah, but this video is going on. We can talk about whatever for however long. I'm telling you, like, videos are just gonna keep flowing and flowing. I'm gonna keep keeping you guys in the loop and keep talking to you guys and letting you know about me, guys, and we're gonna grow together and just take over this music shit together. What are we gonna do today, Pinky? I don't know, Bray. Maybe take over the fucking world. On that note, it's your girl K. We gon' do it every day. Yup. Hey, baby, how you doing today? Let's move and shake, groove and shake, do your thing, move your thing, up and down, swing that thing like hey, hey. Stop playing with y'all. Anyways, I love you. Thank you for following me. Thank you for growing me, liking this video, and allowing me to grow, allowing me to shine bright like a diamond. Hey. Follow me on all platforms, everything. Tell me how much you hate me. Tell me how much you love me. The Barbs hate me. They hate my guts. Every day they talk shit about me, but I still love them. I'm just not a Barbie girl. But anyways, ciao ciao for now. I will talk to you. Well, pow. Yeah, that was lame. But bye, guys. I'll see you soon.
Boss bitch, and it's the boss bitch anthem. Bossy ass bitch, make you pussy whip, raw nails and weaves, looking all foreign and shit. Bullshit, what it is, bullshit bitch.